Actually, it would be 16 years ago. I had had a kidney transplant. And prior to that, 7 years before that transplant, I had been diagnosed with end-stage renal disease. That was it. And I was told I had to go on dialysis. And I said, okay, Lord, you got to help me through this because I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. I didn't quite know what it was. And sometimes when you don't know what something is kind of good, because I went in not knowing what what dialysis was, but it became difficult. It did become difficult. I had to go 3 times a week to a dialysis center. And then later on, I had the opportunity to get dialysis at home every night. I'd have to hook up the machine. I did that for 7 full years. Towards the end of those 7 years, it got really hard. I was in intensive care probably 3 times in the 1 year, the last year. And I finally thought, I knew God was with me. But the one day I got on my knees. I remember being at my knees in the bedroom and saying, Lord, I need you. I need you to take control of this. I need to surrender to you because you can do this. I'm tired. I'm weak. I can't do it anymore. But if you give me the strength, if you give me the grace, and if you're merciful to me, please, Lord, help me. Just get through it. Well, again, all in God's time, because God does do it in His time, not our time. I've found that out. A couple months later, I had gotten a call, and it was from a Christian group. They asked if they could pray with me, and being a Christian, I said, well, sure, go ahead. So we had this prayer, and she said, well, what would you like to pray for? What would you like to ask God for? I said, I would like a kidney. I came right out and said, I want a kidney, I told God. And she said, okay, we prayed. Now, the wonderful miracle that God performed was the next day, I did get a call from the hospital telling me that there was a kidney available. Now, there was one thing, though. I was actually the second. The first person was going to get the offer, and if they rejected it, I would get it. So I said, okay, just wait. We'll call you back. I said, okay. So I told my husband, and we went about kind of excited, and we thought, well, now what? I thought, okay, Lord, I've left everything up to you. You got it. It's all in your hands. If I'm to get it, fine. If I'm not, okay. Because prior to that, I was on the kidney list, but on the transplant list, but I couldn't get the kidney because I had cancer, and I had to be cancer-free for 5 years. So that's why I was on the list that long. But you see how God worked. He had me go through all those steps to learn patience. Because I was very impatient. I still a little impatient, but I really was impatient at that time. And they called me back within an hour and said, Charlotte, we're offering you the kidney. The other person didn't want it because they needed a pancreas also. And they didn't want to have 2 operations. They wanted a pancreas and the kidney together. Through the grace of God, I was offered the kidney and I took it. Within an hour, you have to be up at the hospital, which I was. It was in the evening. And I do remember praying before I went into the operating room and telling the Lord, okay, it's all in your hands. You direct the doctor. And as I was going in, the doctor said to me, Charlotte, you have a beautiful kidney I'm going to give you now. He said, it's a young kidney. The day, that was 16 years ago, I've never had a problem with that kidney. Because God, when He gives you something, He gives you, it's good. It's good. His mercy He's been so merciful to me because I don't deserve that. There's so many people to deserve this deserve healings, and we don't all get healings. But he was merciful to me, and I thank him every day, multiple times a day. And through that, having that kidney, you look at life differently. And you see the small blessings that are given to us by God. Blessings that things you took for granted, and now, because of him, because of God, I have been blessed. I have had a new life. It's God's mercy that got me through this. And I thank him every day for all that.